It's at the lowest point in our lives that we find our highest calling. And that is very true for my next guest. Now, following a life crisis, she turned her attention to healing techniques. And through her practice, she has helped countless people get over traumatic and emotional times in their lives. And we are going to find out how right now. Would you please welcome to the show, Ara Walker. How are you, Ara?
Great, thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
Oh, it's so nice to have you here. So, you have mastered, now, first of all, tell everybody what your title is. You have a master's degree in?
I have a master's degree in transpersonal counseling psychology and art therapy.
That's why she said it.
And transpersonal approach means that every crisis is an opportunity for growth. So it's looking at the crisis as the roadmap for change that you need in your life. So it's that crisis is not necessarily a horrible thing. Of course, it feels horrible, but the crisis is showing you what you need to change.
Right.
That's the approach.
You know, JR was here, same kind of a principle. But what you did is you chose to take that and focus it into hypnotherapy. Why did you choose to do that?
When I had my first child, I went through a breakup with her dad that was devastating. I thought I would have the white picket fence, you know, marriage with a child, and it didn't work out that way. And I'd waited a long time to get married and have a baby, and it just did not turn into a fairy tale. It turned into a nightmare. And it took me.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and I think it's a common story, adventure. We're all on a learning curve, adventure. And so it took me a long time to get over that pain, and I went and sought help, and I sought hypnosis. I thought, oh, this will be easy. But I wasn't satisfied, and when I'm not satisfied, I tend to master something and find out what is it about this that I can master and make it better. And so I got certified in clinical hypnosis, and I started helping people to get to the root of the issue and heal rapidly.
So we're going to watch a video here now where we observe one of your sessions, right? Okay, here we go.
Hi, Sudafed.
Nice to see you. 2009 turned out to be a very challenging year for me. I lost 2 family members, and I started feeling depressed and anxious. It was not just a simple depression that you get over.
So how have you been? Tell me what's going on.
I've been doing very good, actually, but every once in a while, you know, there are these triggers that would cause negative emotions.
So have you been able to use the breath work technique that we discussed, where you acknowledge the difficult feeling, use your breath to grab that feeling, exhale it, and let it go?
Yes, I have been actually on a regular basis, and it's been very helpful.
We're going to start this simple exercise, but it's also very powerful. I have a very simple magnet. I'd like you to put your right hand over your heart,
Okay.
and create a circuit, a closed circuit with your heart, which makes serotonin. It's a feel-good hormone. And then these 2 index fingers right here, and this is a pressure point that's connected all the way along your skull and down your spine, and it is connected to all the nerves in your body. And whenever you're ready, I'd like you to pull up that difficult feeling.
Okay.
And grab it with your breath and exhale, and I'm going to run the magnet from the top of your head all the way down your spine. And whatever comes up, just continue to breathe and release that with all your breath. Wonderful, good. So bring yourself back to center, and how do you feel?
Good. I'm okay.
It brought up a lot of emotion. I could see that it was bringing up a lot of emotion. So you got really emotional during the exercise, and what's amazing about this technique is, as you saw, I don't even need to know the details. I can still help people release deep emotions rapidly, just really fast.
The technique not only helped me get back to my old way of being, but helped me discover a part of me that I was not even aware of, that it existed. I'm really grateful for everything.
You're welcome.
So let's welcome Sudafed to the show. How are you?
I'm doing excellent.
So this is really emotional healing, right? That energy healing or whatever.
It's body, mind, and spirit. It's every level, and I say that I'm the facilitator, she's doing the work, and there's a spiritual element that I'm not in control of, that I just give it over.
Now, see, I have friends who have done this. They've stopped smoking. Friends who couldn't speak in public, now they do. It's hard to explain so quickly, isn't it? So you weren't happy for a long time. What did this do for you?
Basically, it helped me get rid of layers and layers of negative emotions, and emotions that I was not even I was not aware of the underlying factor. I was stuck in this trance for a long time because of certain incidents that have happened in my life in such a short period of time. So I'm like, well, whatever I can find to help me with that, state of emotion, and it's healthy, why not? I have nothing to lose. I'll try it.
So what would you say to a skeptic?
There is absolutely a science to it. We're working with the brainwave patterns. So people think that hypnosis is clucking like a chicken. That's stage hypnosis. That's performance art. That's a collaboration between the person on stage clucking like a chicken. And
I can do that.
and the stage hypnotist. I mean, that's a show.
You can't be hypnotized if you don't want to be. Isn't that true?
Well, people slip in and out of it all day long. So if you're on set working all day and you're not eating, your blood sugar's dropping and you're going into that lower brainwave pattern that goes
So
beta,
really, hypnosis is a
alpha, theta.
brainwave pattern.
It is, that people
Okay.
go in and out of all day long. So everybody goes in and out of hypnosis. The scary thing is most of the people driving in traffic for more than 30 minutes are in hypnosis.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's scary.
So that's why
So it's a form of
accidents happen, yeah.
meditation then.
It can be. So it can be either a brainwave pattern of deep relaxation, which is positive, or it could be overwhelmed, like in a war situation. The mind is just overwhelmed and starts absorbing information negatively. So it can be either negative or positive.
So you can release trauma, you can release depression, you can release... I really appreciate you being here. I wish we had more time, but I always like to introduce my audience to new techniques and things like that, other than just, like you said, medicating. There are other ways that we can release and live our lives and let go of those pains in our lives. Thank you so much for being here. Really fun.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for sharing your story. To find out more about Ara's therapy, you can go to our website, or you can go to Ara Walker.
Ara Walker, Hypnotherapy.
Hypnotherapy.com.
Yes.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Coming up, Disney star Ross Lynch teaches Marie some of his favorite dance moves.